Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond. The 15-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Now you want.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's... and out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cut. Let's go. Black 20. Tiger. What's that?
Now Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Working quickly here.
Yards on the play. That's good. 19 Colts. First down.
18 runner, 18
at the 45-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard
Check
line.
back, check back. 65 catch, 65 catch. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on.
Hurry, hurry.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Bracco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
60 Eagles, 60 Cougar 19. Go street. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts tie it up late in the 1st. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the gut they go again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on second down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Goff. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Has him on the quick hitter. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
On the go.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Seven Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 6.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. One pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They connect for the first. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
First down throw here from Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18 Cardinal.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
70 Lions. Three. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's downfield. He's got it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Stop it all, 18. Here we go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
And kick Cowboy 80. Hurt. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll throw again, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Get it. Back to 60. 60 Bobcats. Hot go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Throwing again, Richardson. He's got to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Richardson to throw again. Going with a screen to Taylor. He takes this one in. Touchdown Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. One last play before the break.
180.
Looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Play action, it's Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go. 1970, go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Continuing to move past the 45. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Doolin. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, hey. Press all 80. Come 19. Come 19.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18. 5 here.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No throw, third and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
This is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap here to go. This one's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
That's good.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal, Detroit.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Out of the shotgun, Carr. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Crabb picks it. And the Colts can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Colts.
To the air on this first down. Richardson hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Now a toss play. Taylor. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Chop 60, chop 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On the counter, it's Taylor. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Right side. This is wheeled in by Warren. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
Ready. Pat to 60. Pat.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
A 22-yard attempt.
That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick. Those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's first down.
First down, Lions.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
On the move, headed right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
It's on target to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution.
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. After his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19 tight. 10, Panther 11. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, Warrior 70. Check smash, Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. This is for the ball game.